joking, this is overthrow. The recognition, the ignition, and the young control. And I already know I'm better than a bunch of these rats. I don't spend a bunch of time trying to convince you of that. Throw a
Welcome, everyone. Courtside. With two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. Well, we've got some explosive athletes out here tonight, Grant, and front row seats to watch it.
You know, BA, they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
Now here's Halliburton. Outside Monk. The three is up. Capella with a rebound. And so Capella will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Back to Garland. Banked it in off the glass.
That's pretty tough for Garland at his size to be able to score around the contest.
And here's Halliburton. Outside Monk. Can't connect from long distance. Left side, Edwards. And that one's good.
Gallinari at that size can do a little bit of everything, and I like to see him dishing the rock.
Pass to Sabonis. Picked by Sabonis. Halliburton outside. Shot clock at 6. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
A tenacious play by Halliburton, crashing into a foul and still sinking that shot.
Grant, with the Pelicans, so many of the past few years have started with such high hopes.
Yeah, BA. And at the end of every season, it feels like there's a big what-if hanging over New Orleans. They haven't been able to catch many breaks in recent years.
The drive by Garland. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And D. Garland on the attack there. A nice job on the drive.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Pass to Kuminga. Sabonis outside. It's Monk on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. It's Monk on the wing. Nifty move. And here's Sabonis outside. Rebound Minnesota. Down low. Here's Capella. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And one thing you like about Capella, he really understands who he is as a player.
Well, this guy is the definition of a rim runner, protects the rim and rebounds. He does all the dirty work for this team, and he's willing to do that. That's how he makes his living.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
And the Pelicans miss again.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And the shot is good by Garland.
Well, good to see Garland score the ball without dominating it.
Time called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Now Halliburton. There's a screen by Kuminga to end the run. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Extra sauce on that one, please, Halliburton. Wow.
Here's Garland. Misses the one-handed jam. Outside Monk. Pass to Kuminga. Sabonis outside. Halliburton looking over the floor. From deep. Offensive rebound to the left wing. Knocks. Down the triple.
Wow, Jeremy Grant continuing to work on his game, stretching it out to the three-point line.
Right side Garland. Shots blocked. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Halliburton. Outside Garland. He takes it in. And he converts the layup. Garland's got 9.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Right side Monk. A step back shot. Outside Kuminga. From the arc. Capella with a rebound. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Gallinari. Here's Duran. Grant with a steal. There's a minute 47 left in the first. Outside Monk. Puts up a deep 3. Gallinari pulls it in.
I mean, I don't know. Does he look a couple steps slow today? He needs to shake that off and get into the zone and get on the scoreboard.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Substitution for your opponents. Marvin Bagley III.
Garland scanning the floor. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
1:14 left in the first. Sabonis outside. Pass to Walker. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Here's Garland. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
Now here's Jones.
First personal foul. Substitution for your opponent.
There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Garland. Pelicans cleared away. Pass to Walker. Here's Watford. Outside Jones. Clock at 6. Halliburton on the attack. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And that's an emphatic 2 points from Tyrese Halliburton.
Pass to Edwards. To the inside. Capella. He gets it in there.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
The most consistent attack on offense so far has been the mid-range jump shot. We'll see if they can keep that rolling.
Well, one thing standing out right now is just how fearless everybody is in getting to the inside. They're taking advantage of any lane or angle they get to get after it.
Well, New Orleans hasn't made the playoffs in consecutive years since 2008, 2009.
You know, B.A., that was back in the Chris Paul era. They only reached the postseason twice with Anthony Davis. But in recent years, injuries have prevented them from reaching their potential.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. They trail by 11. Pass to Halliburton. Bagley with it. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Bagley's ability to score here has a lot to do with the attribute of quickness.
Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I would settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Pass to Jones. Outside Walker. Eubanks the screen. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And there's so much on-court communication. Brent, what types of things are being called out by players?
Well, on defense, BA, it's pretty much everything. You're trying to read the opposing team's coach, try to hear the call of the play coming, try to yell out to your teammates so predictably they know what movements are happening, and then within engagement of that play, you're calling your switches, you're calling where your help is, and that should happen 75 times a night. So by the end of the night, the team that communicates the most usually ends up winning the game.
Inside. Back to Halliburton. Fires from deep. Oh, you got to guard Halliburton from there.
And that's on the defense. You cannot let Halliburton get room to shoot from the corner.
so it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second one. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Pass to Kuminga. Back to Halliburton. Now Kuminga. Outside Jones. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Bagley. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Anthony with it. And he's going for the lob.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Halliburton punching in. Got a hand on it. To the middle. Intercepted. Now the Pelicans in transition. Outside Kuminga. And here's Halliburton. He's got 10. Pass to Jones. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
Substitution for your
Minnesota with the ball. The crossover. And Anthony slams it in.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback. Ouch.
That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
Halliburton piling up points. He can thank his impressive work ethic for that.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Pelicans have developed a tremendous chemistry. Coach Willie Green said, quote, all of those guys play the game the right way. They want to be unselfish and make sure their teammates are involved. We're really fortunate as a team that our top guys bring that mentality on a nightly basis. Brian?
Yeah, chemistry and leadership. They have it. Thanks, Allie. Left side Kuminga. Pass to Monk. 5 to shoot. The deep 3. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Pelicans making a switch here. Griffin right side. Anthony with it. To the inside. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Pass to Kuminga. Now Grant. Back to Kuminga. Clock at 6. Now Monk. From deep. Lively grabs a miss.
They're still looking for his first bucket. You can't put all their struggles on him tonight, but he's been brutal.
And he lobs it up.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. New Orleans calls timeout. And it's Jones with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's a 14-point game. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. It's Monk on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from deep. Monk's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Jones. No points so far. And that concludes the first half. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by 13. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Pass to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Now here's Halliburton. Outside Kuminga. Pass to Grant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, Grant throws it down.
And Grant, one of those big guys that gets up off the ground like a guard. Love to see him throw it down.
And the growth of Jeremy Grant since he came into the league, Brent, it's pretty remarkable.
Pretty good for a former second-round pick, an athletic guy that fell under the title of a project player, but in Detroit took a larger role on, and I think being able to produce at that level, BA, has given him the confidence to continue to grow in this game.
Talk about solid debut games. How about Jalen Duren's intro to the league in 2022?
Yeah, welcome to the NBA. I thought this was supposed to be a step up in competition, Grant. And Duren goes out there and does it. Double-double on his first outing. And that's how you like to arrive. Announce yourself to the NBA, young fella.
They grab their own miss.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Outside Kuminga. Halliburton outside. The baseline J. Here's Sabonis. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
Yeah, Sabonis just cleaning the board, taking care of business. That's just too easy if you're the defense.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Grant, you watch Darius Garland. It often looks like he's a step ahead out there.
He's got a great natural feel for the game, BA. I mean, on the ball, he makes quick reads, and he'll create for himself and others. Off the ball, he always seems to be in the right spot and ready to fire.
Halliburton up top. 12 points for him. Here's Monk. And that one is stuffed right through.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. And the shot is good by Garland.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
New Orleans calls timeout. Pelicans have really had a tough go here. Pass to Sabonis. Halliburton outside. Outside Monk. Picked by Sabonis. Outside Monk. Over Garland. Kuminga with it. Halliburton on the wing. Driving in. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Athleticism showing off here for Halliburton. He gets where he needs to be. A nice job on that drive.
And the shot is good by Garland.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard him and where your point of commitment is.
Grant outside. Pass to Sabonis. Shoots over Capella. Sabonis can't hit. And here's Minnesota now. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at Dallas. They'll match up against the Mavericks. That'll wrap up this short two-game road trip. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Anthony Edwards carries a swagger about him. He said, quote, "I am the most confident person in the world. I've always felt like I'm the best at everything I did." Coach Finch said, quote, "He is super confident, he's real, and he's genuine. A lot of guys have a confidence that hides an insecurity. He is not that. He knows who he is as a person and as a player." Brian?
Yeah, great point. Thank you, Allie.
2 minutes.
Duran the screen. Here's Edwards. Counted.
Anthony Edwards.
And the Timberwolves lead by 20.
And the focus never broke there for Edwards.
Halliburton with the ball. He's got 14. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Gallinari with it. And Sabonis picks him up defensively. Here's Edwards. Off with the layup. And so Grant will bring it up for New Orleans. They trail by 18. Picked by Sabonis. Here's Halliburton. On the take. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And here's Halliburton. He's got 18. Pass to Sabonis. Capella with a rebound. And so it's Minnesota with it. It's an 18-point lead. And Gallinari throws it down.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Got it. Grant's got 7.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Garland. The shot, no good. Halliburton with some nice D. And the Timberwolves call time here.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Timberwolves timeout.
It's T-shirt time! Let's go, I need to hear you make some noise! Make some noise for your Pelicans breaker!
Timberwolves timeout.
Let's get all your attention right there on the floor. Here comes the Pelicans Hype Squad. Now that's how you do it. Let's go, Pelican fans. Give it up for your Hype Squad.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota.
Timeout.
Right now, coming to the floor. Put your hands together for your
And Minnesota calls time here. Free throw, no good for Halliburton.
And Halliburton, a guy you just continue to see grow game by game, an exceptional talent and a great mind.
Pass to Bagley. Robbed. Here's Garland. Finished off the break. Garland's got 7 now in this quarter.
Pretty good energy from the young guard Garland there. Rockets right back up the court in the fast break.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. Their efficiency has been off the charts. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And here are the Pelicans now. Halliburton outside. There are so many different ways to build a team, Brent. Making trades, you can use the draft, there's free agency. What do you think is the best route?
Well, BA, the one critical thing that we need to talk about is what market are we in? And that will start to restrict the ways that, or enhance the ways that you can build your team. For those LA teams and the New York teams, it's probably free agency. Memphis, OKC, San Antonio, you absolutely have to hit home runs in the draft.
Right wing. Back to Jones. Over Garland. Walker for 3. Sinks the tray.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Garland, no good. Here's New Orleans now. They trail by 16. The kick out to Walker. Back to Jones. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's foul number 2 for him.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. And it's New Orleans with another.
Great at facilitating, guys willing to move because Tyrese is a team-first type of player.
Garland, no good. And here are the Pelicans now. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Pass to Bagley. Back to Halliburton. Just 5 to shoot. Drives to the hoop. And it's Halliburton. Gets it to go inside.
Halliburton using his length and getting in the lane.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And as general manager of the Austin Spurs, how important is the G League when it comes to player development, Brent?
Well, it's such a learning ground, BA, for everybody, not just the players, but the coaching staff, the training staff, even game ops people that want to put the proper show on for the fans that show up to see the game. But for the players specifically, it gives them great experience that they're not going to get while in the NBA sitting on a bench somewhere. They're on the floor, they're getting great coaching, and they're developing their skills every day. So that G for us stands for growth.
Overall, their shot selection has been much better here in the second half. We'll see if the rest of their game follows suit.
Outside Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota. Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 10-1 run. Outside Jones. Bagley sets a screen. Pass to Eubanks. And here's Halliburton. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Willie Green had some advice for the team over that last break. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Sometimes it looks like for Garland, the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
Outside Monk. Fires the three. They get it back. Pass to Kuminga. Second shot opportunity. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And the first one at the line is good.
Jonathan Kuminga.
That one's no good. And the Timberwolves with possession here. They led the game at one point by 20. To the left side wing. Duran the screen. Here's Edwards. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
The tenacity from Edwards. I mean, I love when he attacks the basket like that.
Monk for 3. He's off on that one. Garland for 3. Kuminga pulls it in. Here's New Orleans now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Pass to Monk. A minute 29 left to play in the fourth.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Now Garland. And the NBA adding a minimum amount of games played for major awards now. What do you think about that, Brent?
Yeah, I love it. I love the fact that everybody's going to have to reach a certain marker in order to be eligible. That keeps guys hungry, keeps guys wanting to be healthy and work through injuries and push themselves a little bit. It also forces teams to get their star players on the floor and do what they can to make sure that they're getting the production that they need from the guys that they're paying most. So I love the NBA adding that minimum amount of games for these awards to be handed out.
Here's Grant. And the Pelicans miss again.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
First one falls for him.
And Garland does a little bit of everything. A versatile guard with a bright, bright future.
New Orleans making some changes. Outside Walker. There's the triple. Duran with a rebound. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Garland. Here he goes. And he lays it up and in.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Deflected. They recover it. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It'll be on Marvin Bagley.
Capella's not backing down from that. He shoots right into the coverage to create that foul.
That free throw, no good. That's off as well, so he misses both. Walker for 3. Walker with another miss. No good. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Desde ya quemar, bebé. Tu cara, tu mira, bebé. Si te vuelvo a besar, bebé.
A ver si sirven de algo. Los caramelos de la moza.
Cierra la pámpara. Nada te puede parar. Cierra la pámpara. Nada te puede parar. Y ya, el estilo. El estilo. El stylist, el estilo de la tijera y ya, cógela y córtala 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 y ya, cógela y córtala, cógela y córtala, cógela y córtala.
Yeah. Come on. Beaches in Jeju, waters that see through. You be running off on the cause you don't recoup. I don't socialize what you do cause I'm a recluse. If anybody ever fall off, we gotta regroup. Crew like Voltron, villains being anything anti-us will be. I am isolated on an island with the natives. If you ever think you saw me, you were just hallucinating. The voodoo I'm making, cooking without an apron. Rate a chef, this is eating. What's the flavor? JK, Father Time, meet Mother Nature. Smooth operator, listening to Sade. You this booty tang, your verses is sanitary.
Hey, go, then know what they taking now. Do that, hold on, take a no. 비틀비틀 거리는 안 가는 보. 뒤따라 when they can just get them up. Hey, go, then know what they taking now. Do that, hold on, take them down. 비틀비틀 거리는 안 가는 보. 뒤따라 when they can just get them up. We blowing up. Oppenheimer, up in the accelerator. Yeah, we moving up in the world. We on the elevator. Each one teach one. All of us are educated. Real world, Warren G and Nate Dogg. Take a deep breath. You can smell the naysayers never get a say in my nation. I make them vacate. We not talking vacation. 옆에 계신 queen 쏟아져 머리에는 dream 바가지 pocket full of 박 터지는 소나기 튀는 비 갑자기 바빠지는 본격끼는 돈 쓰는 취미 이루는 affirmation 보면은 되게 돼 있어. Just sing with me, dream a little kid 꽂아 get a top. 나가자 마치 하나 된 우리를 같이. Go, then know what they taking now. Do that, hold on, take a no. 비틀비틀 거리는 안 가는 보. 뒤따라 when they can just get them up. Go, then know what they taking now. Do that, hold on, take them down. 비틀비틀 거리는 안 가는 보. 뒤따라 when they can just get them up. Go, then know what they taking now. Do that, hold on, take a no. 비틀비틀 거리는 안 가는 보. 뒤따라 when they can just get them up. Go, then know what they taking now. Do that, hold on, take them down. 비틀비틀 거리는 안 가는 보. 뒤따라 when they can just get them up.
Ay, No sé si cachaste lo que te quise decir. Es que tú eres masoquista, te lo vuelvo a repetir. Ey. Aunque me llame tu mai, aunque aparezca tu pai, aunque baje Jesucristo y nos vuelva a bendecir, lo nuestro no lo vuelvo a revivir, no lo vuelvo a revivir, solo me resta decirte ay, gracias por nada, ya no hay pa' ti, ni Prada, ya yo te caché, más te vas pichada, recoge tus cosas y no dejes nada, gracias por nada, ya no hay pa' ti, ni Prada, yo sé lo que hiciste, tú vete tranquila, no me debes nada, porque todo lo que te di fue de corazón, si te vio de nuevo